Welcome to the first in a series of videos following me and the hopefully successful restoration of this British classic, the Jensen 541R. But first, we must rescue it from living under these heavy tarpaulins in a garden near the North Sea, where it has been for the last 20 years since I did a favour and moved it for the previous owner. The last time this car moved under its own power, the Grand Hotel bombing was being plotted, Ghostbusters was in the cinema, and Band Aid was happening. It has been stood in assorted locations for 40 long years. I am sorry to say, it shows. This car was built in 1958 at the Jensen Motor Works in West Bromwich, one of only 43 to be built with the 150 horsepower DS7 engine with the famous Westlake cylinder head. Originally an ivory and black two-tone, the intent is to restore it to its former glory. Walking round the car, the history of broken headlights, removed panels and corrosion tells us something of its sad history. A victim of vandals, the reclaim of Mother Nature and the pressures of life. The windscreen was broken by someone throwing a concrete block through it, I assume out of jealousy or simple ignorance. And then we can see the evidence of many attempts to start this huge undertaking. Let's have a proper look inside. Oh dear, the door falls off if you try to open it. Let's close it back up and pretend that never happened. It probably just needs some gaffer tape. The alleged chassis really doesn't look like it will survive being dragged onto the trailer. We need to move the floor instead of the car. Let's pop home and make a mobile floor, shall we? The plan is to fabricate 4 skis and 2 joints so we can assemble a new floor under the car with no strain on the chassis. I had the channel folded by my local engineering firm from 4mm mild steel, and these lobster tail curves are a simple way to roll channel section. Work out how tight you need the curve and how much material you need to remove from the inner edge. Mark it out, cut it, fold it, and hey presto, accept the time. Fortunately, we can alter time. The plasma cutter running on compressed air makes short work of cutting the waste away, with 4 wedges each side of 4 ends. I have a lot of big metal teeth left over. The plasma cutter leaves a nice clean edge and is much quicker than the angle grinder. So, that's one side of one end cut. I don't think we need to watch me do that another 7 times, do we? Now we come to the folds. I am using the oxyacetylene torch here to heat the line I want the bend to follow, that will keep the curve straight. Heating cold steel to a gentle red takes a little time, but here it comes, ready to be coaxed round. A big pair of grips and gentle pressure will get this bend started. Only another 3 bends, and the first end of ski 1 is ready for welding. It was about this time I wished I was wearing my big heat-resistant gloves, which I did for the other 3 ends. I am using a synergic MIG welder here. It's quick, clean and easy. No chipping hammer. One-handed operation and a nice clean weld, even with the gap to bridge. No, it is not quite that quick. I have sped up the footage, even for the slow one, and even more on the others. This is a rescue video, not a welding video. Sometime later, more than I'd have liked due to the interference of the real world, we can now see the whole assembly. As you can see, the Jensen is simply going to be a passenger in its own recovery. Pull the floor, not the car. Step 1. Lift the first wheel. The tentative one. I don't really know if the car will survive having one wheel lifted without distorting, so we go gently, watching the body for unexpected twists. We don't want an unscheduled disassembly moment, do we? Having lifted the car, checked along the body and cleared the area around the wheel, we are ready for the first ski to go in. So far so good. I still have all my fingers and I am not bleeding. Well, this won't do at all. This tyre's flat. While the car survived the lift, the future is bright. Let's get the first ski in place. With the porter floor assembled on the trailer, it has to be dismantled and carried section by section to the car for reassembly. At least that way I can't forget any of the bits or bolts. At this point, the scale shows these skis are big sections and take some positioning. The ski wriggles under the front wheel and the soil is cleared from the channel. The link sections are a tight fit, so there can't be a stray pebble or clod of mud between them. As usual, now we have positioned one ski. Let's speed up and let the chipmunk voices take over for a bit. The centre sections are slotted in, then winched into position to allow the securing pins to be inserted. Lifting the rear was not so simple. The saggy springs, flat tyres and squashy floor means I can't get the jack under the axle. I have to find a strong enough bit, front spring hanger, and pack under the flat sunk tyre. Then we can lift the rear end, get the other skis in place, and bolt those chunky cross members in place. While Tony finishes up the bolting, I'll get the winch ready and connected. We will use a snatch block on the winch cable. The effect is both slowing the winch, even with the exoskeleton we want to be very gentle, and means that my 20,000 pound winch is now a 40,000 pound winch. That's a pull of almost 18 tons. The phrase, resistance is futile, springs to mind. And here is the moment. The first few inches of movement with zero strain on the car itself. The only problem is the bulldozer effect with the skis forming little mud drifts. But even that cannot stop us. The hunt is on. We need a shovel. I have only paid for the car. I can't be stealing great lumps of garden. It seems the car has accepted its fate and has stopped shedding. I suppose rust flakes are like dandruff for cars. We had originally planned to bring the trailer into the garden to load, but the skis are working so well and there is so much detritus in the way. We elected to drag the car outside onto the private track and load there. With some gentle nudging around the garden wall, okay, I confess, one brick came off. The car leaves its old home and starts the journey to its new home and the site of its resurrection. Author's note, this may take more than 3 days. The shovel is found, the car is mobile, and as long as everything holds together, we might have won this little battle. I had honestly expected a less smooth transit. Now the system is patently a success. I can relax a bit. More ferocious shoveling, and here comes the car. The skis really are working even better than I had hoped. Let's get it on the trailer. Don't worry, no cars were damaged. A slight adjustment was needed as the car's progress was being halted by a weld bead. Some judicious jacking and the application of Archimedean principles set the car back on track. However, those chunky beams, which were so vital, have fouled the trailer's ramp edges. A couple of bits of wood salvaged from the bonfire pile raise the whole assembly, and the winching can continue.
I need to sit on it.
Negative hit points.
A final adjustment and the car is safely on board and ready for the journey home. In the next video we will actually be taking things apart. A litany of grim discoveries, both biological and mechanical. Feel free to poke whatever button it is down there so you know when the next bit arrives, or keep an eye on the website.